The world's oceans are not just vast expanses of water, they are vital arteries of global trade. These immense bodies of water serve as the lifeblood of international commerce, facilitating the movement of goods across the globe. Without these maritime highways, the interconnected world we live in today would be unimaginable. Sea lanes, like highways on land, carry a significant portion of the world's goods, connecting distant continents and fueling economies. These routes are meticulously charted and heavily trafficked, ensuring that products from electronics to food supplies reach their destinations efficiently. The seamless operation of these sea lanes is crucial for maintaining the flow of trade that modern economies depend on. Among these maritime routes, some stand out for their strategic importance due to the sheer volume of cargo they handle and their role in global energy security. The South China Sea and the Malacca Strait, for instance, are pivotal choke points where a significant percentage of the world's maritime traffic converges. These areas are not only busy, but also critical for the transportation of energy resources. These crucial waterways carry essential commodities like oil, natural gas, and raw materials, making them indispensable for the smooth functioning of the global economy. The oil tankers and cargo ships that traverse these routes are the unsung heroes of global trade, ensuring that industries have the resources they need to operate. The uninterrupted flow of these materials is vital for everything from manufacturing to energy production. Disruptions to these sea lanes could have severe consequences, impacting energy prices, supply chains, and ultimately global stability. A single bottleneck or delay can ripple through the entire global economy, causing shortages and price spikes. Therefore, maintaining the security and efficiency of these maritime routes is of paramount importance for sustaining the delicate balance of international trade and economic stability. One such critical maritime passage is the Malacca Strait, a narrow channel connecting the Indian Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. This waterway, nestled between the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian island of Sumatra, acts as a maritime bottleneck, handling nearly a quarter of global trade. Its significance is undeniable, with trillions of dollars worth of goods, including oil and natural gas from the Middle East, passing through it annually. However, this vital artery is not without its vulnerabilities. Piracy remains a persistent threat, and the narrowness of the strait makes it susceptible to blockades, potentially choking the flow of vital resources. Further east lies the South China Sea, a region of immense economic and strategic significance. This vast expanse of water is not just a geographical feature, but a critical lifeline for many nations. Beneath its surface lie vast reserves of oil and natural gas, making it a potential energy hub. These underwater treasures have the potential to fuel economies and drive industrial growth for decades to come. Its rich fishing grounds provide sustenance to millions, offering a livelihood to countless communities. Meanwhile, its busy shipping lanes carry trillions of dollars in trade, making it a vital artery for global commerce. Every day, thousands of vessels navigate these waters, transporting goods that keep the world economy ticking. However, these riches have sparked tensions, with overlapping territorial claims from multiple nations. The allure of its resources has led to a complex web of disputes, with each country asserting its own historical and legal rights over parts of the sea. China, in particular, claims a large portion of the South China Sea, leading to disputes with other countries bordering the region. This has resulted in a series of diplomatic standoffs and military posturing as nations vie for control over these lucrative waters. These overlapping claims, coupled with the presence of crucial shipping lanes, make the South China Sea a potential flashpoint for conflict. The strategic importance of this region cannot be overstated, as any disruption here could have far-reaching consequences for global trade and security. The world watches closely, aware that the stakes are incredibly high in this sea of riches and disputes. The simmering tensions in the South China Sea have led to a concerning military build-up. China, determined to assert its claims, has engaged in extensive island-building activities, transforming reefs and shoals into military outposts equipped with airstrips and harbours. This militarization has raised alarms among neighboring countries and global powers like the United States, which views China's actions as a challenge to freedom of navigation and regional stability. The United States has responded by increasing its naval presence in the region and conducting freedom of navigation operations, further escalating tensions. Section 5. Global economy at risk, the price of conflict. The potential for conflict in the South China Sea and the Malacca Strait poses a significant risk to the global economy. These waters are among the busiest and most strategically important shipping lanes in the world, serving as critical arteries for international trade. Any disruption to these vital shipping lanes, whether due to military conflict, piracy or terrorism, could have devastating consequences. The presence of naval forces and the threat of piracy are constant reminders of the fragile peace that exists in these regions. Oil and gas prices would skyrocket, disrupting energy markets worldwide. The South China Sea is a major conduit for oil and liquefied natural gas shipments, and any instability here would lead to significant price hikes, affecting everything from transportation to heating costs. Global supply chains, heavily reliant on the smooth flow of goods through these waterways, would be thrown into disarray. Factories dependent on timely deliveries of raw materials and components would face delays, leading to production halts and increased costs. The economic fallout would be felt globally, impacting businesses, consumers, and global markets. Stock markets could plummet, and the availability of everyday goods could be severely affected, leading to empty store shelves and increased consumer prices. The interconnected nature of the global economy means that a regional conflict in these vital sea lanes could quickly escalate into a global crisis. The ripple effects would be far-reaching, affecting not just the countries directly involved, but economies around the world, highlighting the delicate balance of global trade and security. Section 6. Diplomacy, the path to peaceful waters. Given the high stakes involved, it is imperative to prioritize diplomatic solutions to ease tensions and prevent conflict in these crucial sea lanes. Dialogue and negotiations between claimant states are essential to resolving territorial disputes peacefully. Establishing clear maritime boundaries based on international law can help prevent misunderstandings and reduce the risk of accidental escalation. Multilateral forums, such as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, can play a crucial role in facilitating dialogue and fostering cooperation among regional actors. Section 7. Cooperation ensuring open seas for all. Beyond resolving territorial disputes, fostering cooperation among nations is vital to ensuring the security and stability of these critical sea lanes. Joint patrols between countries aimed at combating piracy and terrorism can enhance maritime security and build trust. Sharing information on maritime traffic and potential threats can create a more transparent and predictable environment, reducing the risk of misunderstandings. Investing in capacity-building programs for regional navies can improve their ability to respond to maritime challenges collaboratively. Section 8. Freedom of navigation, a shared responsibility. Upholding the principle of freedom of navigation is paramount for ensuring the safe and unimpeded flow of goods and energy through these vital waterways. All nations must respect international law, including the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which guarantees freedom of navigation in international waters. Efforts to restrict or impede the lawful passage of ships through these waterways should be viewed as a threat to the global commons and met with a unified response from the international community. Section 9. The future of the seas, challenges and opportunities. The strategic importance of the South China Sea and the Malacca Strait is undeniable, but so are the challenges they face. Climate change poses a growing threat, with rising sea levels and extreme weather events potentially disrupting shipping lanes and impacting coastal communities. The increasing demand for resources, coupled with technological advancements, could further intensify competition for control over these maritime domains. Addressing these challenges will require innovative solutions, sustainable practices, and a commitment to international cooperation. Section 10. Charting a course for peace and prosperity. The seas connect us all, and their peaceful and sustainable use is in everyone's interest. The strategic importance of the South China Sea and the Malacca Strait demands a collective effort to ensure their stability and security. Through diplomacy, cooperation, and a shared commitment to international law, we can navigate the challenges ahead and chart a course toward a future where these vital waterways continue to be engines of global trade and prosperity.